All right, we're live. All right, we're live. We're gonna share this stuff out there, and then we're gonna go. Sup, y'all? Sup, everybody? You gotta say, sup, everybody?
Sup, bruh?
Sup, everybody? Sup, everybody? Sup, everybody? What? I'm gonna tweet this out. The Riot podcast with me and at our Theriot 7 is live. Watch. Boom. 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 All right. Ba-da, ba-da, bop, bop, bop. What happened there? I'm on the wrong one. Oh, there we go. All right, we're live. Oh, there it is.
I just did
And Ryan Theriot. One is an
What?
I just did some muscle emojis.
Oh, yeah?
And then I said, let's go.
Kirk Paul, Matthew Rogelio, Craig Schilling, Shelby Kelly, Josh Long. What's up, y'all? Trivia Carter, what up? Ron McDaniel, Paul O'Neill, Nicholas Black. What's up, y'all? Kirk Paul says, hey, Ryan, your haircut makes you look 15 years younger. Trey Corley, what up?
You look 15 years younger.
Your face is 15 years younger.
Hey, hit record over there so we can roll, man. Hey, why don't you go ahead and hit record over there so we can roll, huh?
Paul O'Neill. Paulie O'Neill. Bop-a-da-bop-bop-bop-bop. Are you ready?
Mm.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Mm.
Like that Beyonce song. Okay, Paul, you ready? All right, we're ready. You ready?
You ready?
I'm ready. You ready? Here we go.
This is the Riot Podcast with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot. One is an athlete, the other an athletic supporter. Follow the guys on Twitter at Matt Moscona and at rTheriot7. Here's Matt and Ryan.
Maybe we should change it to Ryan and the jockstrap.
Why?
Well, because it says that one's an athlete, the other's an athletic supporter. You're the athlete, I'm the athletic supporter. I'm a jockstrap.
You're not a jockstrap.
Well, that's what she said.
I don't think you're a jockstrap.
Feel like it sometimes.
Nah, you're good.
We're brought to you by Henry Homes. Need to build a home?
Ooh.
Custom home builder? Call our guy Henry. Former teammate of yours.
Yeah, former teammate of mine. Got a piece of property. You want to put up a beautiful home? Give Henry a call. Take you through the process. Meet with him. Talk to him. Make sure he's the right guy for you.
Build a home.
Build a house, man.
Let Henry build your house.
If you don't, you're dumb. It's
Let him do it.
if you don't let him do it,
Why
you're
would you
stupid.
let Henry build your home?
I don't know why Henry wouldn't build your home.
You gotta let him do it.
It makes no sense if you don't let him do it.
You gotta. All right.
And he wears awesome boots. He's got good boots.
He got good boots.
He's got good boots.
All right. A lot we're going to do here. Glad you're here with us. If you're listening to the podcast, we record this live at noon Central on Tuesdays. You can watch it live on the 104.5 ESPN Facebook Live. So we welcome you to do that. You can watch it later on Facebook, on YouTube, or you can listen to us however you're listening to us right now. So a lot I want to get to. We'll do Kick Rocks here in just a quick second. Also, I want to talk about a couple of former LSU Tigers in Major League Baseball who are like legit super serious contenders for some major awards. Like Alex Bregman now is right in the thick of things for the MVP with Mike Trout out. And DJ LeMahieu is on the doorstep of doing something that's never been done in the history of Major League Baseball, which is win a batting title in both leagues. So I want to get your thoughts on that. We'll do Ask Us as well coming up here. But let's start with this.
Okay.
Today, the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame announced its 2020 class of electees. The The class will be inducted in June. And there are some very familiar names in this class. Peanut Tillman of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, spent a lot of years with the Chicago Bears. Who helped me out? Robertson, the old
Phil
Robertson. Thank you, Duck Dynasty.
It played football, but I mean, I don't really get it.
Sure, Kerry Kittles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kerry Kittles from St. Aug,
Guy.
Total baller.
Yes.
Went to Villanova, 2-time All-American, 8 years in the NBA, and he was a cultural icon because he did the one sock up thing. Do you remember that?
No.
Kerry Kittles had one tube sock he pulled all the way up and one down. And, like, that became a thing. Before people were really making fashion statements, like, you know, the Fab Five, or you know, in
Michigan.
the Michigan Fab Five did they brought the baggy pants back.
Black socks.
Yeah, black socks was a huge thing. Kerry Kittles did the one sock up, one sock down thing. Joe Horn is in this class as well. But most notably...
Who's the big swole guy?
Mr. Olympia.
Man, that guy's huge.
I know. But most notably is the cat there, bottom center, former LSU head football coach and current Alabama head football coach, Nick Saban, headlining the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame class of 2020. So this is something that's going to get a lot of people's attention because Nick is obviously still coaching. Mm-hmm. He's the first coach, sitting active college football coach, to be elected since Eddie Robinson in 1985.
Who votes on this?
They have a committee that votes on the
Do you know
Louisiana
any of the
Sports
people
Hall of
on
Fame.
the committee?
You can go to the website and see it, but I know Ronnie Ranch is the president of the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. I do not know who else is on the committee. I do not know the committee members.
Here's what I'm going to say about this.
Okay.
I believe Nick Saban is very deserving. Should 100% be in this Hall of Fame. He elevated the program to heights it had never been. And there's no denying that.
It had been there. It's just been a really long time.
He created a monster that's still rolling, right? And so, yes, he should be in there. He's deserving of that. But not right now. Like, why put him in now? He's coaching against the team that is under everybody's skin. Like the one team that the football crazies in Baton Rouge are worried about and concerned about. He's the head coach. He's the head coach at Alabama. Why do you put him in this year? Why not wait till he retires? I mean, he's going to retire. Put him in then. I don't understand why you do it like presently now. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
What's the downside of doing it now?
Because he's coaching for Alabama. That's the downside.
So what's the downside?
He's the rival. Everybody hates him right now. Like nobody wants him to win and do good and be celebrated. Like it's a much easier celebration for me if he's not coaching any longer, right? That's a lot easier for me to clap that and say, okay, yeah, you know what, he deserves it. While he's still wearing the colors, the crimson, it's just hard for me to celebrate. I think he deserves it, absolutely. But I'm not like excited for him. I'm pissed at him. I want to beat his butt. I don't want him to win.
Does that diminish anything he did while he was in Baton Rouge?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So then why can't we celebrate what he did?
Because he's coaching because of what I just said.
So we can't celebrate anything that happened from 2000 to 2004 because Nick Saban is coaching at Alabama.
Right now. And that's the one team that we can't beat in the SEC West. Yes.
So in 2013, when LSU had the 10-year reunion for the 03 championship team, we shouldn't have done that because Nick's coaching at Alabama. We shouldn't have honored that team.
Because it's a 10-year thing, and you celebrate it every 10 years. Like, that's locked in. It is what it is. Why couldn't they have just waited? That's my thing. I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, celebrate him. It's 10 years. And okay, he's coaching over there, and that sucks. Whatever. We'll clap for him. It's not going to be a good clap, but we'll clap for him.
I think the same premise applies.
Why couldn't they have just waited, though, Matt? That's my question. Why not wait? Why wouldn't you wait?
Why would you wait?
Because of what I just said.
But does that really matter?
Yes.
But does that matter
Absolutely.
When you're looking at the criteria of the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame and how you're deciding on who is worthy and who you're going to honor?
Yeah, you know what? Let's honor him.
I don't know that if you're the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, your criteria when you're considering election is who's LSU's current rival. I don't think that matters.
I'm sure it's not.
So that's the
agree
point.
with you.
So that's the point.
At some point, they have to have some wherewithal here and some foresight.
Are you just mad because they're in Natchitoches and you just dumped on Natchitoches last week?
Don't even get me started. I don't know why the hell they would put that thing up there. Regardless, we're not going to talk about that. That's for
some people mad at you about that.
I'm mad at people about that.
Okay.
That's dumb. It's stupid. It should be in the state capital. It should be right here, Baton Rouge. Anyway, it's a whole other discussion. So we're going to give him press, and he's going to be on the TV and in the newspaper honoring, and then kid from U-High, who they always come in and steal our best player, is going to see his face. And, there's just no reason. Why not wait? Why not wait?
Because their objective is to honor who they deem to be Louisiana Sports Hall of Famers and not to to consider how this might affect LSU.
Well, then
now,
they're
I'll say this. I'm not completely insensitive to your thought, but I will tell you my stance on this is that forever and ever and ever, Nick, in my mind, as much as I loathe Alabama, as much as it pains me that they're essentially LSU's daddy, as much as I absolutely despise the fact that arguably the greatest season in LSU football history in 2011 was smeared with poop because they got preferential treatment and got to get into the championship game when they didn't deserve to be. All of that, in my mind, none of that will ever stain 2003. Ever. I was a senior at LSU, and up until that point in my life, and when Nick got here, I never thought, Atlanta felt like forbidden ground for LSU. I mean, 96, LSU shared the West, but they lost to Sean Alexander in Alabama, and so they didn't get to go to Atlanta. They were 10-2 and didn't get to go to Atlanta. 9-2 and then won the Peach Bowl. In 97, they shared the West again, but they lost at home to Auburn, and Auburn got to go to the SEC championship game. And it just felt like LSU was never going to get there. It felt like it was forbidden territory, like it was for people other than LSU. And even in 01, man, people forget that 01 team, especially as the season ended, they peed down their leg against Ole Miss at home. Eli Manning, as a freshman, led a comeback, and it hung LSU its third SEC loss. And they got a huge break late in the season when Alabama beat Auburn. And so when the game that was played made up because of 9/11 in December, when LSU played Auburn, it became a de facto SEC West championship game, and LSU won it and went to Atlanta for the first time. That felt like that would never happen. And when you consider in context, and it's hard, I think, for some people to remember this because the fruit of LSU's labor for 20 years has been incredible to dine on. And our expectations have gotten so far beyond what they were, which is a great spot to be. But I still remember very much that feeling in 2001 of finally getting to an SEC championship game and winning it. And then in 03, how special that team was. I was a senior at LSU. I had the good fortune to go to every single game that year, including Tucson to play Arizona, Columbia to play South Carolina, went to Tuscaloosa that year, went to Oxford when Eli fell down, got to go to the SEC championship game and watch Justin Vincent absolutely dump truck Georgia. The national championship game against Oklahoma was just, I cried on the ramp outside. Got to sit with my dad and my brother and watch that game. Smoked a cigar on the ramp of the Superdome leaving. I mean, I never thought I'd see it in my life. And so many Tiger fans came and went and never got to see it from 1958 to 2003. And for me, that's always the pinnacle. I don't know how anything could ever, in my mind, be better than that because it was first. As special as 07 was, it wasn't first.
No.
And Nick's responsible for that. And Nick did that.
He did.
And for all of the pain that his Alabama teams have inflicted on this program, and as much as I loathe that, I can compartmentalize his time in Baton Rouge and be forever grateful for it. Because without it, everything that's happened since would not have happened as such and probably wouldn't have mattered as much. So I don't care that, I don't care that this is happening right now while he's at Alabama. I'm thrilled to celebrate those teams. I am. And Nick was not only a part of it, I mean, he was the catalyst for it. So I'm good with it. I know there's a lot of people that aren't going to like it because they just want to curse Nick, I get it. But but for me, I'll always have that spot.
I was there. I was there too.
Always have that spot.
I was there too. Right. We kind of crossed over a little bit.
Yeah.
And did all those same things that you just so elegantly explained to the people and painted a beautiful picture. My favorite was the cigar being smoked on the deal, because I walked on that ramp that night too. It was a great time. I didn't smoke a cigar. I was hammered drunk, and I barely got down the ramp.
Cool.
On 2 feet. But why not wait? Just wait.
I don't care.
I get it. You're right.
I don't care.
But why? Why do it now?
Why do it now?
Why is the place in Natchitoches?
Why is it in Natchitoches? See, now you're doing it.
It shouldn't be in Natchitoches. That's why they're doing it. They don't care. It should be in Baton Rouge.
But you think they're salty because LSU just scored 65 on Northwestern State?
Probably are. I need to talk to Jumbo.
You think that's what's going on? Do you think that's what's going on here? They're salty because LSU scored 65 on us. We'll show you. We're going to let Nick Saban do this thing right now.
Golly, it's so stupid. They could just wait.
All right, Henry Holmes sponsors the Riot podcast.
Yep.
Fired up to be partnered with Henry, man. He's a genuinely good dude. I like partnering with good people. And, whenever you meet with him, I think you get the sense that he's a guy that would never do wrong by anybody. And when you embark on something as significant as building a home, I think you want to make sure you can trust your builder. You want to trust your contractor is going to do right and be on time and, patiently walk you through that process, whether it's your first home build or you've done it multiple times. I hope if you're considering building a home, you'll give Henry a call and let him try to win your business.
Henry at the Knock Knock Museum last weekend.
Yeah.
Teaching the youngsters in the community how to build stuff.
I know. Good
Giving
dude.
back. Yeah.
Good dude. You still think the Hall of Fame can kick rock?
Yes, it can kick rocks.
It's now time to kick rocks with Ryan Theriot.
Kick rock.
Kick rocks.
NBA can kick rocks because they're so dang sensitive.
What are you looking at? Kick rocks.
As a matter of fact, the NFL can kick rocks too.
We've got rocks. You know what to do.
In that case, then Matt's going to have to kick rocks.
Now let's see if Ryan Theriot actually prepared for this week's segment.
I'm going to tell myself to kick rocks.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
A couple of high school students decided it'd be funny to run on the field during their school's football game. Not football players.
Okay.
And one of them had his shirt off and he was running around crazy. And and what they wanted was security to chase him and everybody to scream. Just a high school prank. Of course, the strength coach DDTs one of the guys and slams him on the ground.
That's so good.
And drags him off the field by his shirt, as he should have.
Yeah.
That's what the kid got. Well, now the mother of that student, the delinquent child who's a class clown and just wanted attention, wants to sue, and she wants the coach fired.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because her kid's an idiot and disrupted the game,
Got it.
and she can kick rocks.
Got it. Kick rocks, lady. Your kid's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
Hey, lady, you should get DDT'd. That's what should happen.
I mean, the kid is an idiot and all that stuff. I do think it's kind of funny when people run out on the field. I like it. When they try to chase him, they juke him out, and they can't really catch. I like that.
Do you remember? Oh, you would have been playing pro ball. The Oregon State LSU game in 04. And I think ULM LSU in 03, the opener. Long delays because of weather. The Oregon State one, I think, is when they had the streaker. Like a naked guy ran out onto the field.
So streakers are the best because you as a security guard have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Am I going to take the chance at touching this guy's wiener or not?
But you're fully clothed, so it's on.
I mean, what if you accidentally grab something you don't want to grab? I mean, think about it.
I ain't worried about that.
Are you going in no hands and just like,
Nope.
Oh, you're grabbing.
I'm going shoulder into the back, like form tackle.
What if you accidentally get a hold of the junk? You immediately releasing, or are you using that to bring him down?
Bringing him down with it.
You're bringing him down with it?
Like in football.
You're a savage.
Like in football, if you get
That is savage.
Like in football, if you get their hair, you can pull them down by the hair in football.
Yeah.
It's part of the uniform. Hey, bro, There are no rules here. You're on the field. You're not supposed to be. I might even try to do that, as a matter of fact. That might even be my preferred method of takedown.
Just straight after the fig and berries,
Straight after
bro,
it.
bringing that thing down.
Gone.
Because
Yep.
if
Pull
I'm
it
the
like a ripcord.
right, and if I'm the streaker and you have a hold of
Done. You ain't
have a
going
hold
to
of the whole unit, it's over.
Hey. All right,
Straight down.
good.
Uncle.
Hey.
So, boy, Antonio Brown's a beauty. Oh my goodness.
And by beauty, do you mean awful?
The worst.
The worst?
The
Yeah.
worst.
Got it.
Like, yeah, he is. So, let me find this guy's name. Dr. Victor Prisk.
Okay.
Did you hear the story?
No, I didn't.
This is good.
Thanks. Good. Yeah.
He runs an orthopedics and wellness facility in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, where Antonio Brown went to get some treatment outside of the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
Extra stuff. And so as Dr. Prisk was working on his hamstrings and glutes, Antonio Brown farts in his face.
Well, that sounds like something you do.
Not once. Not twice.
Yeah.
But the entire session.
Well, what did he eat?
No, bro. Excuse me, like something like that. So not only did he
What's the problem?
fart in the grown man's face, which is a problem in itself.
Hold on. If you're getting your hamstring worked on, you're laying face down.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, working your hamstring. It's not like you've pinned him down to the table and you're sitting on his face ripping farts.
Okay.
You're just letting him go.
No,
What you supposed to hold it?
Yes.
No.
Or hey man,
The
time
only
out.
place you
time
hold
out. Let me walk out real fast.
The
I don't
only
want to
place you hold it is in church. It's the only place you hold it. You can't rip him in church.
You're okay with farting in another man's face like that? You wouldn't say, you know what, man,
I
hey,
would
can
say
you give me a
to you,
second here?
how about this? The proximity that you and I are from each other right now is probably similar to what you'd have in a situation like that.
No, you're on top of him.
Not that close.
I'm in the guy's look.
No,
look,
you're
look,
not that
watch.
close.
Look, I'm in his I'm in his hammy with my elbow like that. His butt is right here. It's there. Look, that's what I'm doing.
Or maybe you're with your hands.
What if
No, you're not that close.
What if he went down and you taste it?
Well, sorry, bro.
No, not sorry. That's
Sorry.
BS.
Sorry, dude.
On top of that, he owes
It's
the
a
guy.
man. It's a guy. It's a guy thing.
Oh, that makes it better?
Yeah, it does
it doesn't.
actually.
No.
You never done the thing like where
I
you
would-
wait till someone gets in the car and then like you fart so they're trapped in there?
No.
Yes,
I
you
did.
have.
No, I haven't.
You
I did when I was
are
a
the most,
child.
Yeah, you're the most immature person.
When
All
I
right,
was
so
a child, I've
so
done
AB's immature. So what? We
And
know
he
that.
owes the guy $12,000.
All right, now I'd be pissed about that. Give me my 12 G's, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what else you got?
I cannot believe you're okay with that. That's disgusting.
No, I just don't care about that.
I got one more.
People
here.
fart.
I got one more. Where is it?
You
I
got
don't know
it?
where I don't know where it is. It's not on here.
You know what it is?
I guess I
Well,
didn't
just
save
say
it. I don't know what it is but I know I had one.
How about this? I got to show you this. Somebody tweeted this at me yesterday. It's from @BarstoolCarl. Did you see this? I tweeted you. Barstool Carl. I didn't know who Barstool Carl was, but Hoont Palmer, a.k.a. Hoont Palmerio.
What?
Hoont Palmerio. Hoont Palmer. He asked, so I shared this with you. He goes, do you follow? Because Hunt knows I don't follow anything like this. Like, I'm not I don't do Barstool, whatever. If you do, it's cool. I just don't. He's like, wait, you follow Barstool Carl? Hunt texted. He saw that, and then Hoont texted me. And I was like, no, who is that? He goes, oh, okay. It's like, well, Barstool pays him just to drink beer and tweet about the Cubs all day. So that's basically what he does. So he drinks like Miller Lite all day long and tweets about the Cubs. And so anyway, this tweet yesterday was just two bros who love Ryan Theriot. Check it, man. It's two guys who have your jersey on.
Yeah, there was a couple. I got a picture from Jonas' cousin was at the game.
There he
and
is.
said legends never die.
There you go. Look. These guys got their Theriot jerseys on.
Make an impact, man. And you're up there. It's just it's
How
good
does
to
that
be
feel
remembered.
serious? How does that feel seriously?
It's
been a minute.
It's been almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So I was traded in 2010. It makes you feel good. Just to know that, they're still remember. Put them on there.
I mean, are you like Ernie Banks?
I'd say probably more like Andre Dawson. And slash
would you-
Ryan
hold on. All right,
Sandberg.
no, okay, hold on. All right, we're going to have a serious conversation about this now. All right? I mean, like, legit for really real convo, you and I. Are you seriously putting yourself on par in Cubs lore with the Hawk and Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Come on, man.
No, well, I was just making sure because I could be completely lacking context, having not lived in Chicago when you were playing and understand how big of a deal that might have been. But so, who are you? Are you Doug DeCenzo?
No.
Are you bigger than Doug DeCenzo?
Yeah, probably so.
So you're not bigger than like Mark Grace, Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson, Ernie Banks, Ron Santo. Those are like the biggest Cub names ever. Where are you in the pecking order of biggest Cubs names ever?
I'm a second tier.
This is a question for Hoont Palmerio.
Yeah.
I got to get Hoont in here.
See, here's my thing. I wasn't there long enough, I think, to really make a good, strong impact. Truthfully. Now, when I was there, I went hard. I had some media stuff off the field, so I did a show. I had some pretty good endorsement deals, so I was like in the face of the community in Chicago. Like I had the Sharp Electronics deal, which put me on billboards everywhere. Then I had a deal with the Jewel Osco grocery stores, so I was visible, I guess. I think had I had maybe 5 more years, 10 more years,
How many
I'd probably be up
seasons?
there.
How many seasons?
Like 4.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. 06, 07, 08, 09, 2010. 5.
So 4+.
Yeah.
When you got traded. Okay.
No, I was a starter the entire time, which made it, you
Yeah.
know. So it wasn't like I was up there just hanging out on the bench,
Yeah.
being an idiot.
Okay. Speaking of, real quick, we're going to do Ask Us. But so if you're watching on Facebook Live, get your questions. We're going to do Ask Us here shortly. But speaking of Major League Baseball, so October is my favorite month of the year. October is the best sports month of the year. I'm not kidding. You've got college football and you got college football and in full swing. You got the NFL in full swing. You've got Major League Baseball postseason. You've got the NBA and college basketball getting set to get cranked up. I mean, it is the best sports month of the year. Everything's going on. October is the best sports month of the year. So, what are we gonna do here with? Sorry, I totally screwed that up because I had to reboot this.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry.
Just keep going with it.
No, I got two
Throw
things.
something at me.
No, I got you. 2 things. All right, number 1. I think we got 2 former LSU Tigers who have a legit shot to make some serious history.
Okay.
1, Alex Bregman.
In October.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Bregman has a legit chance to win the MVP. And DJ LeMahieu has a legitimate chance to become the first player in the history of the game to win a batting title in both leagues. So, before we get to Ask Us, I want you to handicap for me. I guess not handicap's a bad word. I don't need you to give me the odds or anything.
Yeah, right.
But
I get it.
what do you think that the chances are of Bregman winning the MVP? And this becomes relevant now because Mike Trout is done for the year. So he's out for the year. So what are the odds here of Bregman winning the MVP and LeMahieu winning a batting title?
Okay, let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up I want to see the Astros schedule from here on out, and it looks pretty favorable. So first off, let's start with DJ. We'll start with DJ.
Okay.
First off, I'm never been a big fan of the guy that jumps in and barely qualifies with ABs at the end, but it is what it is with Tim Anderson. I'm not a fan of Tim Anderson because he does the bat flips and stuff. But I will say this. If you look at the White Sox schedule, they have the Tigers 6 more times before the year ends, and the Tigers stink.
Yeah.
They have the Royals, they stink, and they have the Mariners, and they stink. So DJ's going to have to get super hot. I'm not sure
Wait,
what...
hang on. Hey, Hoont. Hey, Paul, can you turn up the phone? I'm sorry. Put the phone on and up over there, please. Thank you. Sorry, Paul. Thank you. All right, hang on. Hoont. Hey, Hoont.
Hey.
Okay, it's Matt and Theriot.
Palmerio.
It's Hoont Palmerio. Okay, this is for those listening. This is my friend Hoont Palmer, and aka Hoont Palmerio, and he is my resident Cubs expert. You know what, Hunt? I feel like you're a Cubs expert in the way that my cousin Vinny, Marissa Tomei, was like the car expert.
Yeah, I don't do movies, so how can I help you with the Cubs?
He says,
Okay.
So doesn't do boobies?
He doesn't do boobies. No,
Oh.
doesn't like them. He's more of a butt guy.
I got it.
Got
Okay. All right.
You never seen my cousin Vinny?
No, absolutely not. I don't even know what it is.
Oh man. Okay. Have you seen my cousin Vinny?
I'm sure I've seen. Yeah.
Okay. Well, literally everybody else watching knows that reference.
Like everybody in the world has seen that except for Hunt. I think.
Okay, so long story short, Hunt, there's a murder trial. They need an expert car person. He calls his New York girlfriend onto the stand as the car witness. These people in Alabama are like, what makes you a car expert? And then they ask some random car question. She spits off all this car knowledge about tread time and whatever. They're like, oh, yeah, she'll do. So anyway, you're my Marissa Tomei and my cousin Vinny. Where does Theriot rank in Cub lore?
I mean, he played on some really good teams. But, I mean, I think probably Sosa and Ernie Banks, maybe Ron Santo, Fergie Jenkins, they're probably a little bit above him on the pecking order.
No, okay, that's obvious.
Yeah,
okay,
come
so
on.
no,
Yeah,
look, here's,
we know that.
no, here's what I said. All right, so like you've got Sandberg and Grace and the Hawk, and obviously you mentioned Ernie Banks and Fergie Jenkins and Ron Santo. There's like those legendary Cubs that we know. Okay, put them. All right, they're here. All right, where is Theriot Doug DeCenzo?
Terrier's kind of in the John Lieber, right around that area.
Is that good?
John Lieber won 20 games. He was pretty good.
Okay.
John Lieber used to chew this sugar-free bubble gum, okay? It made him fart, and it made his farts smell so bad.
Oh, wow.
He would chew like 35 pieces of it on getaway day before we would get on the plane, and he would destroy the whole plane.
Hoont, is Theriot a better Cub than Sean Dunston?
I don't think so.
I was so young for Sean Dunston. I mean, it's probably pretty close. They're right in the same category there.
Okay.
I'm going to say no because he's like an idol of mine. He had a cannon.
See, me too.
Also,
yeah.
You're talking to like me, whose favorite baseball player when I was in middle school was Ryan Theriot because he played for LSU and he played shortstop, which is what I played, and then he played for the Cubs.
This is
it's
so
really
weird.
kind of an unfair.
Is it
It's an unfair person you're asking.
Say, Hunt and Musso are the same person. They get a little giddy when Theriot walks
Hunt,
in the room.
Thank you, bro.
Hey,
thank you. No, thank you.
For
I feel great.
Scoring runs and winning championships.
I feel
so
great
that I
right
can
now.
run
Hey.
around in my living room.
Hey, Hunt, do you
feeling
want me to
myself.
get Theriot to autograph a picture, an 8x10, a
I'd love
glossy,
to.
something like that
yeah,
for you?
I can get him
You
whatever.
want that?
I will.
I'm not a big autograph guy, but I appreciate it.
Maybe we can go eat lunch or something.
Yeah,
or-
you want to eat lunch with him?
Yeah.
Talk about the Cubs?
Sure. That'd be great. I love talking about the Cubs.
Do you-
Although it's kind of lunchtime right now.
Do you want to? Well, one day, not today, but one day we could eat lunch and talk about the Cubs if you want that. Have you ever
That'd be
Have
great.
you ever met Ryan Theriot?
It's just 20, 30 times.
Okay. Well, Hoont. Today he learned your nickname is Hoont Palmerio. So that's
Would
good.
you spell Palmerio like IOT?
Raphael? No.
I'm
Like
just-
Rafael Palmerio.
I'm just glad y'all are, as usual, on your best behavior today.
That felt like a shot, and I don't really need that. I just felt like, hey, we meandered down this road about Theriot's legacy with the Cubs, and I thought, who better to ask than you? Like you would know that sort of thing.
Or Chile.
Hey, Ryan, why didn't y'all win any playoff games those 2 years when y'all were really good?
Yeah.
Didn't win any playoff games?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. See you later, Hunt.
Yeah, I think in October, dude, like October's more about chemistry than I think how good the team is. But man, it definitely was a rough October for us, 07, 08, for sure.
It made me sad.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Hoont. Have a great day. Thanks, man.
Y'all have a great day. Glad I could be of no help.
No, you were. That was helpful. Not really helpful. No. Okay, we're gonna do Ask Us here to wrap up the Riot podcast. So thanks for being here. But before we get your questions in. If you're listening or if you're watching on Facebook Live here, get your questions in. Ask us anything about anything to wrap up. Me or Theriot. One more time. Let's remind the good people about our friend Henry over at Henry Homes.
Absolutely. If you're considering building a home and looking for somebody you can trust, somebody that can walk you through the process step by step, a genuinely great person, give my man Henry a shout over at Henry Homes. You'll be blown away.
Stephen Miller asked Theriot, staying with the high and tight or growing it out again?
I don't know. I think it's a little bit too short right now. I'd like to go a little bit longer up top and on the sides just a touch.
I love it.
But I'm going to stay short on the side. You like it short?
I think Musso likes it too. And Hunt. They love it.
You generally get pissed when I cut my hair, though. Most of the time.
No, when you shave your head. Like, that's fine. What you have there, plenty of action.
There's a little action.
When it's too long, it's greasy. It looks bad.
And it feels bad.
Yeah, it looks bad.
It's a bad look.
Kirk Paul asked us, Theriot, would you have lunch with Glenn?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I'm not a go out for lunch guy or like let's go get beers guy. Like that's I don't. I'm not that guy. I don't know why.
Steve Miller. Oh, he had to ask Hunt. How about playing Burrow one drive on Saturday?
Like Joe Burrow?
Yeah. Kirk Paul asked us favorite baseball stadium to watch a game in. Have you gone back and watched games since you finished playing? No? Did you watch games in stadiums before you finished playing?
Once.
Where?
Astrodome.
That's it, huh? I went to the Astrodome.
I'll take that back. I want to say I went and watched the Braves one time, but I could be making that up in my mind. I know the Astrodome for sure.
I've had good fortune to go to a lot of places. I've been to Astrodome when I was a kid, see Astros Cubs. I've been to Wrigley. I've been to whatever the place is, the new Comiskey up in Chicago. Is whatever, U.S. Cellular, whatever.
US
I don't even
Cellular.
know what they call it now.
Big dump. It's all black. They paint all the
Minute Maid, been there. Old Yankee Stadium.
You been to San Diego?
I've not been to San Diego.
San Fran?
Been to San Fran. I've
Great
been to a bunch.
stadium.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
it's a
Like
good one.
now I'm trying to think of them. I can't. I've been to Atlanta. Paul's been to a bunch as well, huh? Paul's goal is like to check off every major league stadium. How many more do you have to do, Paul?
20?
You got 20 more? Oh, then Paul hasn't been to that many. I remember now. Scratch that. Paul hasn't been anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Ask Ryan, does Acuna get to 40-40 with 11 games left? He's got 39 bombs, 36 steals.
Yes.
Ask us, who are your division winners in the MLB?
Let's see. The Central is going to be my St. Louis Cardinals. NL Central. NL West going to be obviously Dodgers. They already won. Let's see. AL East. Let's go. NL East. I don't know who's winning in the East. No, not NL East. Braves. I don't know.
Are you talking to me? I'm trying to find the next question. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
I was reading to find the next question.
That was too long of a question. Next.
Todd Dupuy asked us, Ryan, would you consider asking E-Rock as the guest picker? By the way, Todd, it's not guest picker, it's guest picker. No one's guessing. It's we are guessing games, but guest would be the picker.
Yeah,
Guest.
possibly would. Maybe so. Should be good.
What would keep you from doing that?
Nothing.
Be better than what you did last week, jerk.
Last week was great.
It's not funny, and we need to talk about that because this got to stop.
I thought it was good.
Ask us who would turn Theriot into a skin suit first, Musso or Hoont? So that's an inside joke. There's a guy named Glenn who calls my show. People are joking that he's obsessed with me and he's going to turn me into a skin suit.
Well, he does ask you to lunch all the time.
He has asked me to lunch. That's
and you don't know him.
I don't know him. Never met him.
It's very creepy.
It's uncomfortable. Yes. You got an answer?
Is they asking me like who I think would?
Musso or Hoont? Who would turn you into a skin suit?
Probably Musso.
Yeah.
He'd roofie me and it'd be over.
Chad Nelson. Ask Ryan, what's your favorite stadium to play in, not the Cubs?
Man, I love Minute Maid. And you know what? I really like Miller Park in Milwaukee.
All right, I think we're done. We got to get out of here because they need a studio.
They do.
All right, this is the Riot Podcast presented by Henry Homes. HenryHomes.site. HenryHomes.site. If you want to see pictures of their beautiful work. henryhomes.site. If you're considering building a home, a custom home, check out our guy Henry and Henry Homes. They got great pictures of their work, all the different types of homes that they built. Every detail matters, their slogan. You can go check out pictures of the work that they've done. Custom homes, roof replacements, renovations. Check them out, henryhomes.site, henryhomes.site. Call Henry, tell him you heard about it here on the Riot Podcast. We appreciate y'all. Paul, thanks so much. See y'all next week. Later.